what happened with that Sasha?
Sasha Johnson.
Because did it?
Spray, you've been telling me you don't know.
Auntie, I'm sorry. But I'm fish and chips.
They had a little documentary on it. They had a documentary about her the other day as well, you know.
Good friend of mine is the sister that made the documentary.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I watched
Is that
it.
the one that got shot in that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know I'm getting mad.
Because when I first heard it, I thought, what's going on around it? But then obviously...
Tommy was talking about it in respect, but I didn't. I really didn't know.
She was doing a lot of work.
I respect to talk about Sasha, you know, and going like he was...
I don't know if he was... But
like he was for Sasha, because he really wasn't. You know, that's a whole other story. I can tell it in a minute if you want. But Sasha was shot in the head. Mm-hmm. People believe it was locals that did it. No, she's here. She made it.
Oh my gosh! She's actually. I watched it. She's actually. She's
rehabilitating.
She's rehabilitating, isn't she?
We got Sasha.
Take that back.
Oh, you get
and at the end of the day, like I really believe that she was spared for a reason. You don't get spared from something like that for no good reason. So her voice is still going to be relevant at some point, and she's rehabilitating. I'm glad to say it.
And do you believe the reasons that they said on what it? Okay.
Coming from where I'm coming from, no. I'm saying.
So basically, on the documentary, it said that she was at a party. So she was like in a party in a tent or whatever. Something must have kicked off at the door. Shots got fired. She was in the way, or I don't know. That's what they're saying.
Like, what did
she was speaking up. Like she was like almost like a
UK's representative
for Black Panthers.
Okay.
Yeah, but she always used to speak up for black people and that. She done marches and everything, and she had white foster parents, didn't she?
She had a white foster parent.
Yeah, she did.
But they accused her of being racist. Of course.
Yeah, she was, and she had she definitely
foster parents.
To everyone.
She definitely had a voice because I was watching and she was doing works. Do you know? And she challenged people as well.
All right, so
she had a stand. She had a meet up with Tommy Robinson.
Yeah, and she offers out Tommy's cameraman.
Yeah, because he was talking too much. I don't know what was wrong with him.
Right. She was right. You're a coon. Step outside. That's how she handled the man.
Straight.
Black man.
Yeah.
Obviously. Coon.
Yeah.
But he just didn't know what he was doing.
He didn't know what he was dealing with.
With his your daughter knows all the racist stuff though, because she loves it. I can't believe
that's an Arsenal supporter right there.
She knows all the racist stuff.
She lives up the road from Tommy.
Yeah, she's going mad. She lives
just up the road from Tommy Robinson. No, she can pass him a bit.
No, I'm gonna. You get upset.
She's laughing.
No, you know them ones there.
She literally lives up the road from him, like real talk. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, so I had a lot of respect for her.
Did you ever meet her?
No, and that is actually one of my biggest gripes when it comes on to certain people. Because I was in Forever Family at the time when she came prominent. Now, remember, I'm an older woman. I don't know who's in the space. I'm not on social media. I don't really watch these things. I don't know who this girl was. Never heard of her, you know? And we did the march, the reparations march, August 2020.
I remember.
And I was at the back. When you say people might know me from Forever Family, I don't know if they would.
That's where I know you from.
Oh, you do? Okay, maybe they do then. But I wasn't in the forefront of the camera. I was at the back, drill sergeant in the girls on that march. Do you see what I'm saying?
But I swear you took the...
I took the mic when we got into the square. Yeah.
Come on, man. Nothing was going on. Come on. Nothing was going on. You get what I'm saying?
But what happened was, on that march... When we debriefed the next day, there was a lot of talk about this girl called Sasha that had run to the front with all the cameras there and everything and tried to sabotage us. This is what I was told. Do you understand? And the main person pushing that was Respect himself. You know, it was almost like a Bun Sasha campaign.
Why was that?
I'm going to go retrospective and tell you why I think it is going forward. I didn't know at the time. You know what I mean? At the time, I'm just taking everything at face value. And then the word agent came into it. Oh, like, they think she's an agent. Now, I'm coming from the old days, civil rights, agent provocateurs. I was in the cohort of people that smuggled Khalid Mohammed into the country when he was banned by the Home Office and made him talk for 3 hours at Broadwater Farm while MI5 was following somebody in hijab, thinking it was him. Sorry, not somebody in hijab. He came in hijab. In those days, you could get away with it. And we had a lookalike going up the M6 towards Manchester, and MI5 was following them. Meanwhile, Khalid came in dressed as a Muslim woman, and we let him off at the farm, and he spoke for 3.5 hours at the farm. History. Do you know what I mean? A lot of people didn't know it happened.
On the farm, yeah?
He spoke at the farm. We couldn't have thought a better place for a man like Khalid Mohammed to speak. Do you know what I'm saying? And we were in that cohort that did that, like literally smuggled him into the country while the British Home Office had banned him. That's a big work.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Right. So I'm coming from that. So you say the word agent to me, my shutters are coming down.
Yeah.
So when I heard agent, I went, agent, get rid of her. Like, nah. You understand me? But I was bamboozled because it wasn't until I'd gone to Tanzania during lockdown to live there. She got shot and I started Googling her. I kicked myself for not doing it before because when I saw what I saw, I thought, why on earth wouldn't Forever Family vanguard that sister there? Why wouldn't they bring her in? I couldn't see nothing wrong with what she was saying. She was a bit of me when it came to politics. Do you see what I'm saying? But as time went on with me in that movement, I got to see why. Because brother is intimidated by strong black women. And I got on the nub end of that with the brother.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? So the only thing...
Sorry, sis, yeah? Elmo. He's doing something else. Can you hear that echo?
Yeah.
Like, I don't normally hear
I think
that.
it's his headphones because he ain't got them on his head. You can hear them coming through his headphones.
I don't normally hear that though. I hope it don't. It's not. I don't know. Sorry.
I don't think
That's
we will
fine.
pick it up, but I can hear you.
So that's something that I came to realise. The only rational explanation I can think of why you would have gaslight the sister that way had to be what I'm experiencing from you now and what I've seen you be like with other sisters in the organisation. Do you know what I mean? It's got to be about the fact that you're intimidated by the sisters, you know? And especially now, the filmmaker, like I said, I know that sister who made the film. And I've seen the footage of when she comes running up. Because she followed her with a camera for a year. So now I'm thinking, well, that doesn't look like she was trying to sabotage nobody. It looks like she was excited and she was saying, everybody come, clear the way, Forever Family's coming through. And it's so sad to think now that that's a sister we should have drawn close to. But yet she was vilified and ignored.
Yeah, but
So when he thought that
Do you see where I'm coming from?
Yeah,
No, but why?
100%.
And then when she gets shot now, you're there at the visual because the cameras are there going on like you were a supporter. I don't play them games, Spray. What you see is what you get with me. If I don't like you, I'm going to tell you in your face I don't like you and I'm not going to support your thing.
Has anyone been thinking for her getting shot? Caught?
Well, the people were arrested, charged, and then at the last minute...
Was it?
They flopped the case and said that there were matters they couldn't discuss, but they weren't able to go on trial. Now there was
it black youth or?
Yeah, there was a certain component, I can't remember what it was called, but it's like a legal technicality why they had to drop the case. And it's only used when there's listening devices or police informants involved. And I said, you see?
They bust the case.
Yeah.
They didn't even have a case.
They didn't even have a case. They didn't get that far. They got released.
So the only,
Is that definitely the people that shot her?
we don't know that, do we? But look, my thing is this, okay? What people need to understand about counterintelligence is when they want to take you out, they're not necessarily going to send, like you see in the movies, some FBI agent guy to come and take you down with a gun. They're going to send your own. They're going to look for whatever little opening they can get. Who's got beef with who? Oh, okay. Her boyfriend's got beef with that gang over there. Can we pay them to go? This is how they do it. So when people go, oh, it was people from the ends, but who was behind that? Who are the puppeteers?
Yeah.
Is all I'm saying. Now, that's not a popular opinion, but I can't see any other reason. I can't. And why her?
It's a bit mad, isn't it?
It's a bit mad, isn't it? If you come to the party to let off a shot to a guy, why her?
And was there even a guy?
When you watch it, it does make you think 100%. Like, you know, it just makes you think because of the types of, it's just the timing of everything. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, obviously I wasn't there. I don't know. I do not know.
It just seems
but
a bit
when
convenient.
you watched what the sequence of the events and what she was doing and how outspoken she was and who she was ready to take on and then boom, suddenly that happens to her. Because in the beginning, I didn't know that's what happened. She was at a party. I just assumed Ross Clark, they tried to take her out because she was going on too much. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
So you never know. You just never know. But you know, like coming back to when you said that Raspek was saying that she's an agent and that. So what was your response to her? Did any of you lot reach out to her? Did you have an interaction? Did you lot have any interactions or anything like that?
I don't know about anyone else, but for me, I heard the word agent and I just turned the other way. I wasn't interested.
You lot just
I
shunned
wasn't
her.
interested because
Yeah.
I heard the word agent. Had they not done that, I might have gone on, like I think, obviously it's in retrospect now, isn't it? I can say that looking back. But at the time, I know the mindset I would have been in, tell me agent, I don't even want to go and look at you. You're just an agent. And I trusted so much the brothers and sisters within Forever Family at that time. I just took what they said as word. Because a few people were agreeing with him.
Because you lot sound to me like you were both standing for the same thing.
Everybody was standing for the same thing at the time. But you know what? You see, when people's egos come into play, and one of the biggest things I have about Respect is that he told the lies on me, and I don't like that. Say what I said, because I'm going to own it.
What
That's
did
how
you,
I
You
said
got
it.
bridges no more.
No.